Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. It is another year, another October is on the way, and KiawiTechIT Academy is bracing up to receive batch 17 of its DBAs since creation. And we are here tonight to talk to you about the possibilities that exist for you at KiawiTech IT Academy, to let you know everything that we can do for you, where to start, what to do, what is required. All those questions would be answered here tonight with our Director of Student Services, Mrs. Rita Chopking. You're welcome to the stream, Rita.
Thank you very much, Vandeline. Hello to you guys. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I hope you're doing well. And like Vandeline rightly said, we are very happy to welcome you once more to one of our IT talk shows. This is just a hangout where
Yes.
we are here just to answer any of your questions, the questions you have, share with you all the opportunities we have with us at Cavitech, and to help someone get something new from us. So yet another time of the year where we get to talk about what Cavitech IT is all about, what our vision is, and what we have in stock for you that is so spicy and good. So
Of
welcome everyone.
course, of course, it's a very informal talk. Unlike everything else you know at KiawiTech IT, this is an informal exchange between us and you on the other side who do not know what we do, who do not know what we have to offer, who have no idea at all who we are. So we are so happy to have you. Let us know where you're watching from so that we give you a very personal shout out as you join the stream. Please just drop a line with a hello and where you're watching from, and we would be very happy or more than excited to wish you a very personal warm welcome, and of course to help you kickstart your journey into the IT world, or to let you see how easy it could be for you to start your IT journey right this minute. So guys, let us know where you're watching from. It's a pleasure having you all. And of course, remember to share this live stream with your networks. Rita, have you shared? I think you should take a minute to share this because we have a lot of
Yeah, to
vital
share.
information to disseminate. Oh wow, we already have someone, Oguchi DK, watching from Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos in the building. It's a pleasure to have you, Oguchi. You're welcome to the stream. And of course, take a comfortable seat. Feel free to ask any question at all related to the IT world, the possibility for you to start. Whatever questions you have, we are here to help you this evening. And most importantly, we are here to make you see how possible it is for you to kickstart this journey right this minute from wherever you are joining from. Yeah, it's a pleasure, Gucci. We are so happy to have you. So happy to have you. Lagos in the building. Let us know what other countries are represented, guys. I'm in Germany, Rhineland-Pfalz. And yes, Rita, you?
I am in Cameroon, Yaoundé. So it's
Oh,
really
yes.
amazing. I just wanted to make a little comment on Ogochi already in the building. You know something about Nigerians. They know how to grab what is important. The last time we used to have our lives, you know what happened, right?
Yes, yeah. Yes.
And we are really proud of this our IT talk shows. The we have already announced someone who knew about Kawitech through these IT live talk shows, and she's a Nigerian, and I cannot forget her name because she was always present during all of our hangouts.
Exactly. I know she would not mind if we call her name. She's Ozoma. I remember so well. So, Oguchi, you just might be the next big thing in IT. Just hang around for a minute and we would let you know everything that you need to know about this course. As Rita is saying, we had Ozioma who hung out with us pretty much every time we had these talk shows last year. And right now, she is sitting comfortably on the six-figure seat. And we take this opportunity to wish you a very warm shout out, Uzioma. You're one of our latest DBAs, and we cannot be more proud of you.
Exactly. So feel free and ask any of the questions you have already. Okay.
Oh, yes. Ogochi went right to the point, and we are so happy that you have these questions. That's why we are here. So let me just take a minute to give a shout out to every other person who is joining. Guys, as you join in, take a comfortable seat. Feel free, share the live with your friends, because you never know who somewhere who needs this information to make a start into the IT world. We have changed so many lives that we want this information to go viral, because there's no reason why you are staying where you are when there is this possibility for pretty much anyone anywhere. So guys, please share the live stream with your networks, share with your friends, and invite them to join us in this talk. We are here to answer all your questions. We are here to make you see how possible it is for you to start right this minute by taking the right decision. So, Rita, do you want to start with Oguchi's question? It's a really good one, a really good one. And thank you so much for that question, Oguchi. We are definitely going to help you see clearly into how to take a first step into this world of IT today.
Okay, Ugochi, your question is so it's a game changer, because the first thing in IT is we have a lot of career paths. You see, we have a whole lot of career paths. But when you ask this question, I understand you're someone who is hungry to have something good, not
Yes.
just anything. You see, so generally you're an IT beginner, as you said. For all IT beginners, for us at KiawiTech IT Academy, we encourage all IT beginners to take a very solid course for a good IT foundation. You see, because generally in education, it's usually said that when you fail your primary education for the basis, then you fail everything. You see, so the basis for us at KiawiTech IT Academy is Microsoft SQL Server. That is the basis for us, you see. And when you take this Microsoft SQL Server, you would find out that in Microsoft SQL Server, you do have all the other branches of IT. Okay, all the other branches. Let's say, for example, we have security, which can be specialized when you take cybersecurity, right? We have security into Microsoft SQL. We have performance tuning. We have data management. Okay, we have data analysis. We have data integrity protection. You see, we have backup and restore and all whatnot. All the other aspects of IT fall into the Microsoft SQL Server course, which is a good basis for you to take. But then, that notwithstanding, it doesn't mean if you don't take this basis, you will not be able to take other courses. You can take the cybersecurity on its own. That will be good and great. You can take Azure cloud computing on its own. But there is a huge problem. You would always feel that vacuum of not having the Microsoft SQL, especially if you're taking Azure cloud computing or Amazon Web Services that we do offer at KiawiTech IT Academy. So for us, when you want to start IT and you're a beginner, it's better and it'll be best for you to polish everything up first with the Microsoft SQL. Then you can get into specializing either into the cloud, into the cybersecurity, or you want to be a full-time database administrator only, because all of these jobs are being coined into being into one thing. You see, you see offers like, we want a database administrator who has cloud computing expertise. either in
Okay.
Azure or Amazon.
Okay, just a minute,
Or,
Rita. Before we come back
yeah.
into the details, let's make it a little lighter, right? Ogochi, we don't want you to feel overwhelmed with information. We don't want you to feel like this is some rocket science. Of course, Rita is expert level, so it's easy for her to just talk and talk and talk and take you into the details of everything and make you feel like it's all this blank box where no. Let's take a breather. Microsoft SQL Server, yes. Database administration, let's call it that, right? Let's call it that for those who know nothing about what we do right here. So, our advice for pure beginners, you say you're a beginner, is to start with the database administration course. Reason for that being that we have designed this to be completely beginner friendly. So the reason why it's beginner friendly is because before it starts, we actually have a pre-sequel course, which like prepares you for your entrance or your transition from wherever you are right now into the IT world. So it's like a gradual introduction into the IT world. The other ones, for instance, okay, cybersecurity is also equally beginner friendly. Don't get me wrong. AWS is beginner friendly too, but the database administration package is really coined to introduce you gradually into the world of IT. So you want to start with database administration if you plan on taking on this IT journey with KiawiTech IT, because it is the course that we drafted or coined specifically to ease or facilitate your transition from where you are right now into the IT world. But of course, if you already have an idea what IT is, you can feel free to choose any other one of our courses and you would still survive just fine. So, guys, let me give another shout out to everyone who is watching. Remember to let us know where you're watching from, who you are, so that we give you a very, very special welcome. Every one of you is an addition to this family, and of course, a potential DBA whom we are excited to welcome every time. So, guys, drop a line, just drop a line with where you're watching from, and we'll be happy to wish you a very warm welcome. And once again, thank you so much for that question, Ogochi. We are here ready to support you, ready to answer any other questions you might have, and ready to help you facilitate your transition from wherever you are right now into the IT world. So it's a huge pleasure. Yeah, she said, thank you so much. We thank you for being here, and we thank you for taking this first step, because we consider this to be your very first step into the world of IT, which is going to be the rest of your future. So, Rita, I think we should delve into another thing which a lot of people who are thinking about if it's possible for them to take on this journey or not wonder about. So, are there any entry requirements for our database administration training?
So this question is coming really right on point, because I've had a lot of questions like that. What is the entry level? What is the criteria? What are the prerequisites to be
Yeah.
able to take this course?
Yeah.
So what the vision bearer of KiawiTech IT Academy is all about. He wanted to be able to help people get into the IT world or the IT careers without having to get prior knowledge about IT. You see? So, what are the prerequisites? Do you need any qualifications? Do you need any? You just need the first bold step taken and the courage, the consistency you have in your system, the persistence, the hunger and the thirst to get something good for yourself. That is all you need. That you don't need any diploma. You must not have any qualifications. I mean, we have taken a lot of people from zero IT backgrounds to IT gurus. There are a lot of them, you see, and they do quite well, perfectly well, I bet you. there are a lot of them. We have a lot of testimonials. And by the way, to know that we are doing this, we have been doing this for a long time. We are going to be having a celebration announced very soon, and we
Yes.
will equally be encouraging you people, everyone, to attend and listen to people's testimonials. There you would
Yeah.
understand that
Correct.
we truly don't have any prerequisites, and that is the reason why we have always a pre-sequel class, you
Yes.
see, before the class begins. So just bring all the courage, all that enthusiasm you have, all that thirst and hunger to make money in millions, you see, and we are going to be transforming this into the IT guru you never knew you were. That's it.
Yes. I mean, just to put that in layman's terms, right? We have had so many life-changing stories. We have taken people from their hair salons into the DBA office. We have taken people from their transport vans. We have taken people from all walks of life into the IT world, and today they are flourishing. So, points to note: there is no entry requirement for our training, no mathematics is required, no specific degree. There is nothing. You just come as you are, and we mold you from zero to hero. It's meant to be a gradual journey. We take you step by step and even hold you by the hand into your database administration office, and we don't end there. We follow you. In fact, our community of more than 700 database administrators worldwide hold you by the hand and tell you everything you need to know to get your job secured for as long as you need us. So we are always here every step of the way. We are here to guide you, to train you, and even to mentor and guide you into your offices. We do everything, all of that. And you just need to come with determination. Rita has already said that. And we have our motto, which is hard work, determination, and consistency equals success.
Exactly. And I bet you there are a lot of people who have taken this motto very seriously, and they put in their ultimate best, and they came out to be the best. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, no joke.
Yes, everyone. I mean, everyone who has taken this course seriously has ended up successful. There are no two ways about it. We usually say sequel never lies, right? It's like
Exactly.
you put in the work, you get the job. There are no two ways about it. It's just as easy as that. You just come as you are, take our teaching seriously, and then you will definitely get to the finish line and get to where you want to be. I can see you laughing at that question, so I'll just let you take it, Rita.
Ah, it's very funny because there is someone who just had a job and who told me he's beating up himself a lot because he feels that he took this course too late. You see, that's why I'm laughing at Ugochi's comment.
Yes, I mean, he's not the only one. Everyone who has taken this training has always said the only regret they have is that they didn't take it sooner. I feel that way too, because I had always been here on the back desk talking about this, encouraging people to, and it took me 5 years to join. And when I finally did, I was like, why did I wait all these years? Why did I wait? I feel like
Why
I
did
feel
you waste all these years?
why did I waste all these years? Because it's crazy. I was here. I knew everything that was going on. I saw people's lives being changed. I was here on the communication side talking about it and encouraging everyone, but not joining. So when I finally did, I was like, why was I waiting so long? I think Rita, you have a call in the chat.
Hello, Loretta. Hello, Miss Abby.
Hi, Loretta. It's a pleasure to have you. You're welcome to the live stream. Feel free to let us know where you're watching from, and would be happy to see how many countries are represented here tonight. We already have Nigeria. We've been talking to Lagos since the start of this program, so let us know where you're watching from so that we balance out the equation and let everyone know that you can take this course from wherever you are. Rita, our map is growing, right? Do you
Oh yeah,
remember some
of
of the
course.
countries where we're represented?
Of course, we have we. I was really amazed when I saw that map. I bet you I shared it during the onboarding meeting, and people were really amazed. I mean, and now we are added into the map Lithuania. I mean,
Yes.
it's so
that was
mind blowing.
That was really great news. I mean, our newest DBA, for those who do not know, we have special celebrations for our DBAs on Fridays. And today we had our first ever DBA from Lithuania. Guys, round of applause.
Round of applause for us.
So Lithuania has joined the map, and then we are all over the world. I mean, let me just count some of the countries I remember, Rita, and then you take over from there.
Yeah, that's
We have the USA, is obvious. We have Germany. We have Austria. We have Portugal. We have Poland. We have Spain. We have Belgium. We have Canada, Cameroon. We have Nigeria. We have Kenya, Namibia. We have South Africa. What other country? Oh, Lithuania, which we announced today. Which other countries can you think of, Rita?
yeah. We have the UAE. We have
Oh, yes,
Ivory
yes, of
Coast.
course.
We have Ivory Coast.
Yes,
We
we
have
do have Ivory Coast.
Cyprus. We have
Yes,
Cyprus.
Cyprus,
We have
correct.
Togo, Rwanda,
Yes,
Sierra Leone. We have
yes.
Zimbabwe, Eritrea. You know, we have Dominican Republic. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow, yes, I
where we are.
forgot that.
Austria. Just speak about Austria.
We do have Austria, yes.
Kenya, Thailand, Spain. We have
Yes,
Portugal,
yes,
Denmark. We have Netherlands. We have
yes.
Yemen. We have Nigeria, Namibia. We have, and we have Uganda. Did I speak about Uganda,
I
Cyprus,
didn't hear Uganda, but yes, we do have Uganda. So, guys, we,
France?
yeah, France, of course, yes. So, guys, we are an international community. Our classes are completely virtual. You're never gonna need to travel anywhere to take any of our courses, unless if you're coming for our what do we call them again? Unless if you're coming for our on-site webinars or seminars, which we have like once every year or every 2 years. So, guys, wherever you are, we are happy to welcome you. I mean, wherever you are right now, whatever you're doing, from whatever side of the spectrum you are, we are here ready to welcome you into the DBA family. And Loretta says, she's your batchmate. Yes, batch 13. Batch 13. That's you guys. Yes, congratulations, Loretta. So you already know what we're talking about.
Of course, Loretta knows.
Yes, and a round of applause from Oguchi. Thank you so much, Oguchi. We are so excited. Oh, I mean, who knows? Maybe next time we start this round of live sessions, we might have Oguchi's name, because what comes to my mind is the last time we started, we had Ozioma every single day, and I don't know if I can find the announcement. She was had her DBA job was announced like 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
Rita?
I think it's 2 weeks ago.
And yes, mind you, this the last session was in April. It's
Exactly.
not even been 6 months since we started. So I mean, listen to this, Oguchi. This could be the next 6 months, could be your chance to change your life for good. So make the decision right now and stick to it. Put in the work, and would come back here to celebrate you. That's a promise.
One thing from the beginning that struck me with Ozioma was that this live hangouts didn't change, right?
Yeah,
We
no,
spoke
they
about
didn't.
almost the same things, but she was not tired to listen to the same things. I think that gave us
Yes.
something. You see, that built a lot of courage and momentum in her. And when she took the course, she gave it her all and gave it her all and went out of her way. And 6 months, not barely 6 months after, we are celebrating her.
Another interesting thing is how fast time goes by. I mean, it feels
Exactly.
like just yesterday we were here telling batch 16, hey guys, make the decision now, take it, and now every day I'm
Yeah,
announcing
we're
batch
announcing by
15.
15.
Yes, we're going to batch 17 now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So every announcement is batch 15, batch 15, batch 15, guys. It goes so fast. And I promise you, you might not even notice this 6 months pass by. They go by like a flash of lightning. And then boom, you're a DBA without even knowing it. So it's just a little period of sacrifice. And then you get everything that you want to get and become who you want to become.
Exactly. So I can remember Loretta, anytime we used to have our live presentations in class, and everybody was always trying to go to the back. So I'm not going to talk and I'm not going to talk. But at the end of the day, you see that talking is the best thing that will ever happen to you during this course. You practice how to talk. That's why even in these live sessions, please, the least question you have, if there is no foolish question, every question is valid. The least question you have, the least doubt, the least anything, please feel free to share with us. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's change the myth into reality. Tell you what is
Yeah,
on ground, what we are living, what we feel every day. You see? So it's very important. And please do share the live, like our pages, subscribe, share, and change a life somewhere, because we are all about growing communities. That is our
yes,
aim. That is the vision. That's the vision the vision bearer of KiawiTech had when he was
yeah,
creating KiawiTech. You see, he is hungry to build and create communities that have a very high power, how can I say, high currency power. You see, and now we will be happy to know that you guys are participating in this vision to be able to spread it all over the world. So please do share our lives and share the information to your entourage.
absolutely. And Ogochi just asked, she wants to know how long the DBA course will be. So that's a really good question. But my answer would be it depends. Yes, it
Exactly.
depends. Why does it depend? It depends on your entry level, right? If
Mhm.
you're entering with zero IT background at all, we recommend that you take a pre-sequel training. And that pre-sequel training is really IT basics. That just little things that will help you find the course a lot more easy. And that course runs for 8 weeks. So 8 weeks of preparatory classes. They're really just very mild, easy concepts that you would need to excel in the IT world, right? So, but if you're already coming in, if you're already comfortable with, let's say, if you can already go about your IT business, or let's say if you're successful in our placement test, right? Then your training is 6 months. So you come from the first day you start its sequel and 6 months until the end of your training. But after your training, we do not leave you there. We have a mentorship program tailored to help you land or secure a DBA job. And we mentor you for a total of 2 months. So this mentorship program is free of charge and totally optional. So if you feel like, okay, you've had all the knowledge that you need and you are able to search for your job on your own and answer your questions on your own, that's quite fine. Just go into the market. But we recommend that you take our mentorship classes so that you have all the tips and tricks that our trainees have had for the past years who've landed jobs. We tell you everything we know about the world of IT and looking for a job to make this easier for you. And yeah, so if you're coming with some prior knowledge already, the training is 6 months for you, and that's it. Now, if you want to take our mentorship program, that's fine. It's just going to be once a week for 2 months, and then we do that prepare you for the job market. You get into the market and find. So now, depending on where you place yourself, or the results of your placement test, you might need an additional 8 weeks prior to starting the training proper. So we really make sure that we give you everything regardless of your entry level. So yeah, that is the situation. Do you have anything to add to that, Rita?
Well, the only thing I would like to add is this: the 2 months for the interview open my offer letter is optional,
Yeah,
but we need to choose who would attend and who would not. So
correct.
it will be best for you to put in your best to be amongst the best during your 6 months, and so we can pick you to polish up what you've learned
Correct.
and help you present it the best way you should into the job market, and that will land you a six-figure job, and why not more than six figures, you see. So it will be very important for you to know that this course, be it you take it for 6 months or 7 months, you see, you will need either ways to be able to give it really your best. Yeah.
Exactly. That's just how it is. So you're gonna decide for how long you want to be with us, right? If you say, "Oh, I don't like this people, I just need my 6 months and then I run away," that's up to you. If you say, "Oh, these are really cool guys, I want to hang around a little longer," you can totally do that.
And you know, the added advantage you equally have is that even after the 2 months training, you still have the access to our
Correct.
community of a long time, over 10 years of deep database administration professionals in the field. You
Yes.
have access to them. Okay. Anytime you have a worry, anytime you have a query, you need to clarify A or B or Z, or you are in the job and you need some assistance, you have a community at your disposal. Isn't that
Exactly.
something wow? Something
Yeah,
wonderful?
that's what sets us apart from all other trainings out there. Of course, there are 1,001 IT training schools. There are so many things or institutions or academies to choose from out there, but we are your best bet because we put in all of this for you. There's no other reason why we're doing this. I mean, we already have our jobs. And I
Exactly.
mean, we could say we just take your money, we train you, and you do what you want with our training, but no, we don't do that. We take you step by step, guide you by the hand into your office. And if you want, we sit there with you and make sure that you succeed. That's why we are KiawiTech IT.
Exactly. And you know, a lot of people come in with a lot of fear and asking themselves, asking me, because I've received this question before.
Mhm.
Are you sure 6 months will be enough for me
Enough.
to be a professional? Yes, of course, it would be enough.
More
But
than
then
enough.
we are aware that there are people who have lapses when it comes to grabbing knowledge,
Yes.
who are much slower.
Hmm.
So we have drafted our system in the way that once you've taken the course for 6 months and you don't feel confident enough, you can still take the course and for another 6 months. But this
Yeah.
time it will be free of charge. Should in case
Yes.
you had fulfilled all the engagements you took yourself in for the first course, you see. So there, that is what it is. So you can be able to take this course for 1 year, like 6 months, after 6 months again, depending on your speed, because everybody has his own speed and everything. So taking into consideration that the time being for this course really depends, as Vandalin said at the beginning.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, Adele, for joining us from the motherland, Cameroon. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. We hope this is going to be your aha moment to see that you should be in the DBA class instead of where you are right now, because you could be on the six-figure seat tomorrow. Who knows? That's why we are here to guide you, to tell you everything you need to know about venturing into IT, to clear any doubt you might have about the possibility of you starting this journey, and to let you know that regardless of where you are right now, regardless of what you're doing, you could become a database administrator in the next 6 months. regardless of if you have zero prior knowledge. So we are here to guide you. Feel free to ask us any questions related to that, and we'll be happy to support you. So let me ask you one question, Rita. We've been talking so much about database administration. In layman's terms, who is a DBA and what does he do?
A DBA is everybody. You are a DBA, I am
Very
a
good
DBA.
answer.
Ogochi is a DBA.
Yeah, already.
Loretta a DBA. Adele is already a DBA. You see, like
The difference is that they don't know it.
the
But
difference
Rita
is
and
that
I,
they
we
don't
know that
know.
we are DBAs.
That's exactly the trick about it, because a lot of questions come up. Who is a DBA? What does a DBA do? And I'm
Yeah,
asking myself, but you are a DBA. You're asking me who you are. So how do I get to answer this question? And the people start laughing, but like seriously, just to in layman's term, if you have a phone, I'm sure you have contacts on that
yes,
phone.
yeah.
You have names and numbers on that phone. You have received and sent out documents on that
Mhm.
phone. You have taken pictures. You have backed up your drive to your cloud because
Yeah.
you are not only DBAs, you are actually IT architects.
You have lost the phone and retrieved the data on a new phone.
And you how can you say you're not a DBA? You are a database administrator, because all that it implies is you receive, keep, save, manage, and protect, maintain, secure the data you are taking on a daily basis. On your WhatsApp, you receive and send messages every day. And
Correct.
WhatsApp will ask you back up for how long? And you'll be like every 24 hours. And you'll be like, some people will be like every 2 weeks. Some people will be like every month.
That's a
So
backup
what are you
strategy.
doing? You're backing up data. So that is what a database administrator do. That is what
Yeah.
we do. We back up, we restore, we retrieve, we secure, and you all of us we have a secret codes. You need to put a pin to get into something, right?
Managing access to your phone.
You want to have access to your phone. You're securing. You're creating a firewall,
Yeah.
and
you
now
you're now giving it the appropriate term. So guys, that's as easy as that. So database administration is pretty much everything that you've been doing on your phone, but just in an uncoordinated manner. That's why we say everybody can do this. And the next question is, why are DBAs paid so high to do something so common? If you like, I can answer that. Or
you
do you want to
answer the
take?
question, Mandaline, please.
So, guys, they pay DBAs in six figures, not because the job is difficult, but because the job is delicate. If
Exactly.
somebody were to ask you, okay, let's just take a bank. I don't know. Do you know any bank in Nigeria, Tiani, Rita? Maybe NFC Bank? I don't know if it's in Nigeria.
Access Bank.
Access Bank, correct. Okay, let's just think about Access Bank. This is let's just say it's one of the biggest banks in Nigeria, right? And then um, we meet the CEO and we give him two options at gunpoint. Either you hand us your databases or we burn you down. Oh, EcoBank, yeah, he's saying that. Either you hand us access to your databases or we take 10 million naira from you. He will gladly give you 10 million naira.
Of course.
You know
Of course.
why? Because the whole bank is in its databases. It has all data of who has deposited what amount of money, who created an account yesterday, who stopped an account and withdrew all his money, who brought in 500 naira yesterday, who brought in 5 million naira, and that is everything that makes up that bank. So the database of that bank is the heart of the bank. If you take away the databases, then Access Bank ceases to exist.
Exactly.
That's why he would pay
And
somebody who protects his data more than he would pay the person who pays people out at the counter, because it's
That's
not the physical contact with the money that matters, but how much you safeguard the bank's data that matters. So that is why database administrators are paid so high, to protect data, to secure data, to make sure that the data is available when it is needed. Imagine you go to an ATM card, an ATM machine, you put in your account, and that ATM doesn't remember who you are. Goodness. It's like wrong, okay, wrong pin. You put in your right pin, it keeps saying wrong pin or wrong credentials. Or although you know everything is correct, that is a problem with the database. And if 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 people begin to complain that they cannot withdraw money from an ATM because the credentials don't match or the data is mixed up, the bank is finished.
you just start
That is
losing clients.
That
That's
is
all.
why we generally say we are paid to sit around the fridge. So you sit, you've crossed your leg, and you're making sure that data is fine. If everything is fine, you're fine.
You're
So,
fine.
but
That's
the day that you lose one piece of data, then you begin to understand how delicate the job is.
that's it. That's
So
right.
it's not about the job being difficult, it's about the job being very easy, but very delicate. So
Mm.
that's the reason why you'll be paid in hundreds of thousands of US dollars to safeguard information, data. And data is the core of every single company out there. Think of hospitals, their patient data, banks, customer data, schools, employee data, student records, all this stuff. Think of any company. Just think of where you work right now. It doesn't matter what it is. I work for pharma. Rita works for an institution, an academy. Every Even if you work in a grocery store, for instance, you need to keep an account of who bought what when. So
Exactly.
every company in the world has a database. Some databases are just more archaic than others. In Cameroon, people have handwritten databases. So if a book is gone, the business is gone.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the only difference. So, guys, you're paid so high to do something that you already do every day on your own phone, just this time around in a more coordinated and structured manner using specific databases, which in our case are Microsoft SQL Server. And that's what we train you here to do that job, that very delicate job. We make it less complicated for you and very easy to do. So, Oguchi, yes, I can see that you were going to ask that question. So we probably just cleared that for you, and I can see an oh wow here. Yeah, it's giving you some clarity on what this is. So guys, it's just a big name for something that you've been doing every day of your life, just taking care of the contacts on your phone, backing up your photos, recovering them if you lose your phone. That is just everything that we do. We just do it in a more structured and coordinated manner. You're welcome back, Rita. We just do it in a more structured and coordinated manner, following well architected databases.
Exactly. Exactly. That's it.
Adele says this is interesting. Yes, Adele, it's really interesting. And that's why we want the good news spread, right? Because there's no way you are missing so much money for something so simple, right? And that's why we are here to make you see that that's why we are able of taking you out of your hair salon, for instance, doing Rita's hair every day, to taking care of Rita's data.
That's it. That's it. And you
Yeah,
see, even very renowned and sophisticated hairdressing salons do have data, right?
of
They
course,
do
of
have
course.
data, and they need to do customer patronization. You see, if I came and I've done my hair like 20 times and I don't even have a one-time free treatment, I'm moving away.
Yeah, hi, Sally Solange. You're welcome to the live stream. It's a pleasure to have you. Let us know where you're watching from, and let us know if you have any doubts about the possibility of you joining the IT world. And what is that doubt? It would be very happy to let you know that it's more of a fear than a real issue. So we are here to clear those doubts all your questions and to help you see the possibility of you taking the right decision to join the IT world right this minute. So you're welcome to the stream, Solange. Adele, we are happy to be interacting with you already. And Ogechi, Adele, everyone. Once again, take a comfortable seat and feel free to ask any questions that you. Oh, she's watching from. Did you see that country?
Oh wow, oh man.
Oman in the building. Yes, welcome, girl.
And we have
It's,
Oman in our map. Of course.
do you have Oman on our map already? Oh
We
yes, girl.
have
We already have a family of DBAs in Oman, so you are absolutely in the right place. Feel free, feel free, and we already have contacts for you in Oman if you want them. Just just make that decision today to join us, and you will not regret it. You just might be the next big thing in IT.
so
So
it's
Rita, is there any other area that you want us to handle before? It's been. Do you believe it's been almost an hour of talking?
exactly, and we have an hour hanging out, and we never have enough of the
We
time.
never have enough, just because there's so much to say, right? And so little time. That's why we make this hangouts as informal as possible so that we can just chit chat and just talk about everything and anything and just let you see that we are just as much of ordinary people as you are. We are just, it's just me. The only difference between me and you on the other side is that I knew about this course years back, took that decision and changed my life. You can see certifications there. You can see all of those, right? I took that decision and I'm sitting on this seat, which is a six-figure seat right now. And I just want to let you know that it can be you tomorrow. You just need to make that decision today. Rita did, I did, and we are all here to make you see that it is possible for you to. And of course, our next batch of trainees start on the 5th of October this year because we are rounding up with batch 16 now. So if you want to be a part of batch 17, just let us know. You can hit us up. You can drop anything in the chat. Just let us know. And we'll add you to a WhatsApp group where we are grooming our prospective trainees, giving them all the information. And for your information, Rita is the one who's going to give you all the information you need. She would be talking to you. She will be giving you all the documentation. And so, and in fact, if you see Rita, come on, you have the whole of KiawiTech IT's course content. So just contact her and you would have everything, all your questions answered, all your doubts cleared. And yeah, of course, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you. Rita,
Yeah,
any
it's always a very good pleasure, but at the same time, I always want to talk about the spirit, the mindset you're coming into when you're taking this course, because that is the most important thing you should do. The mindset you should be having should be an empty one. Say, I'm coming to be filled. I know nothing. I'm coming to be filled, and I'm coming to make it. I'm not coming to stroll around. Okay, you're coming to make it. You're coming to listen to those who have made it. You're coming to understand the pattern that you need or you must take to be able to be successful like others did. You see, because if you don't set the standards for yourself, you come and just pass and go, and you'll be like, but what were these guys talking about? But to get the real experience, forge your mindset,
yeah.
coming with a lot of hunger and test. This thing is not difficult. It's not. A lot of questions I always have is, please, is there mathematics? But
That's a good one.
nobody's going to ask you to even open any book to write anything.
Nobody cares.
Talk less of calculating anything, because actually this course is not like any other course. It's a hands-on job course. So
Yeah.
it is actually an internship you're taking. Take it as an internship, because all you're going to be doing from day one, project one, you are going to be doing the real life experience job, what all DBAs do on a daily basis. That's what you're going to be doing on from day one. So
Yeah.
you're going to notice that you're being taught by database specialists who have been in the field for over 11 years plus. It's no longer 10 years, it's 11 years plus. You see, so
Yeah.
they are going to be transmitting their knowledge, their skill, their how to do to you on a daily basis. And that is all you need. And it's only
Yeah.
on the 3 days, 3 days in the week, and 3 hours each time you have a class. That is all. Yes, you can be working and taking this course because we have schedules that will
We all
help.
did, right?
We all work and school, you see.
Yeah.
So we have schedules that will fit your that will suit your daily basis activities. And even if it doesn't, we do have recorded videos already that you can be able to watch right after going through your daily activities, and you watch the videos of the class and everything, and you'll be able to be at the same pace with the others. So it's really, you just need to take that bold step to come apply and start off October, come October. So
Exactly. So, Soli is asking to know if we offer certificates after the end of the course. And let me be very honest with you, Soli. In the job market, nobody cares how many certificates you have. I have
exactly.
all of these, but nobody cares. All they care about is that you are able to do the job, right?
Yeah.
So certifications, right, are not offered by us, KiawiTech IT Academy. Of course, we offer you a certificate of completion of the database administration training, but there are professional certifications that are offered by Microsoft. And once you have this certificate of completion from us, you're eligible to sit for the certification exams. And of course, we have had a success rate of 100% ever since we started. No one has failed these certifications from KiawiTech IT Academy. So there is this possibility. But I can tell you very honestly that almost all of those who are sitting on the six-figure seat right now never took the certifications because nobody cares.
Yeah.
Because nobody cares. All they care about is that you can do the job and then you prove that you can do it. So, of course, certifications are available and possible, but you can take them at your discretion. But we, as a training academy, we offer you a certificate of course completion, which we think is largely sufficient for you to make a start into the professional world of database administration.
Yeah, and like you said, the funniest thing is the first contact you're going to have with the company, they'll not be interested in how many certificates, if you're a doctor, if you're whatsoever. It's none of their business. They are out to fish out those who can do the job.
Yeah.
Once you're able to present yourself as someone who will do the job clearly, then the rest is formality. And it becomes
Exactly.
after you've already signed your contract of millions, you see.
Yeah.
Majority of these companies will want someone they can take and move,
Yeah.
someone who wants to learn more, someone who is available for growth, and they
Yeah.
can even take you and sponsor you for these certifications.
Yes.
They'll say, okay, we want you to take the certification, and you take it, and they are the ones paying for it, whereas at the beginning they didn't ask you for any certifications. So
Very true.
really not too necessary, but we always do drill you on which of the certifications is relevant as at
For you,
now,
at what point in
which
your training?
even will be able to help you while you're searching for a job, or when you're already in a job and they're asking for you to take a certification. So there.
Absolutely. So, guys, it's been a very interesting morning, afternoon, evening because we are on all time zones.
Exactly, exactly.
It's been a great time in your company, guys, but we are after time. We are actually 5 minutes over. And of course, we didn't even feel it because it's always a pleasure to pass down this information to those who need it and to let you see that everything is possible in just as little time as this. The difference or the difference between the distance between you and your future is the decision that you make right now. So right
Exactly.
now we are trying to convince you, but in the future we'll definitely be here congratulating you for landing that super job And of course, before we talked about Ozioma in the beginning, who was our regular candidate for these hangouts last year. We just announced her into a six-figure seat, and she is so. I think we should bring Ozioma here one of these days. Rita, what do you
Of
think?
course, of course, we
I'll
should.
try to get her to join us again. We have a next session on Wednesday, same time. So we'll try to bring her here just in our usual fashion, right? We are more informal than anything. Just to recall the days when she asked us the same questions that Solly, Adele, and Oguchi are asking us today. And yeah, you would see that everyone was pretty much just like you. I asked those questions myself, and I'm happy that they got clarified. My doubts were cleared, and I was able to join. And today, I am only regretting that I didn't join sooner. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. It was a great pleasure. And please tell a friend to tell a friend that we would be hanging out at 9 p.m. That's European time, 8 p.m. West African time, I guess, on Wednesdays moving forward. Every Wednesday until the 5th of October would be here to answer your questions, to guide you, to give you clearance, to give you direction, to give you all the information you need to be able to make the right decision. So, if you will, Rita, one last word from you.
Thank you. It was Rita Shopkin, and I am the door and the gateway to KiawiTech IT Academy. So you are going to always be meeting me. Either you're entering into KiawiTech, going out from KiawiTech, I'll always be here. We are going to always be here to guide you, as Vandeline said, and help you on board properly and get into the job market properly. So thank you so much for watching, for being here with us. Adele, Gucci, Loretta, hi, it was a pleasure
Solely,
talking to you again. So please don't forget 8 p.m. West African time, 9 p.m. European time, 10 p.m. I think 10 a.m. US time. We are going to always be here every Wednesday in the most informal way ever to be able to answer your queries and everything you have. So please share, tell your friends, tell your entourage the good news, and have them come here and ask us any questions they have, and we are going to gladly answer them. So thank you for watching and thank you for being here. Thank you.
absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Once again, personal shout out to Oguchi, to Soli, to Lorenta, to Adele, and yeah, all of you who joined us live this evening. It was a pleasure hanging out with you, and we look forward to welcoming you on the formal side of things in the
Of course.
classroom. And then later on, seeing you out to your job sites, it would be our greatest pleasure. So do have a blessed evening and a wonderful weekend ahead. And see you on Wednesday. From us in the studio, it's a bye for now. Bye bye.
Bye.